when the Soviets shot down a CIA super-secret aircraft. On May 1, 1960, a United States U-2 spy plane was shot down by the Soviet Air Defense Forces while conducting photographic aerial reconnaissance deep inside Soviet territory. Flown by American pilot Francis Gary Powers, the aircraft had taken off from Peshawar, Pakistan, and crashed near Sverdlovsk, after being hit by a surface-to-air missile. Powers parachuted to the ground and was captured. Initially, American authorities acknowledged the incident as the loss of a civilian weather research aircraft operated by NASA, but were forced to admit the mission's true purpose a few days later after the Soviet government produced the captured pilot and parts of the U-2's surveillance equipment, including photographs of Soviet military bases. At the time, the USSR had 6 ICBM launch pads, 2 at Baikonur and 4 at Plesetsk. Mayak, then named Chelyabinsk 65, an important industrial center of plutonium processing, was another of the targets that Powers was to photograph. A close study of Powers' account of the flight shows that one of the last targets he overflew, before being shot down, was the Chelyabinsk 65 plutonium production facility. Because of the U-2's extreme operating altitude, Soviet attempts to intercept the aircraft using fighter aircraft failed. The U-2's course was out of range of several of the nearest SAM sites, and one SAM site even failed to engage the aircraft since it was not on duty that day. The U-2 was shot down near Kosalino, Ural region, by the first of 3 S-75 Divina surface-to-air missiles fired by a battery commanded by Mikhail Voronov. The SAM command center was unaware for more than 30 minutes that the aircraft was destroyed. One of the Soviet MiG-19 fighters pursuing Powers was also destroyed in the missile salvo, and the pilot, Sergei Safronov, was killed. 4 days after Powers' disappearance, NASA issued a very detailed press release noting that an aircraft had gone missing north of Turkey. The press release speculated that the pilot might have fallen unconscious while the autopilot was still engaged, even falsely claiming that the pilot reported over the emergency frequency that he was experiencing oxygen difficulties. To bolster this, a U-2 was quickly painted in NASA colors and shown to the media. Under the impression that the pilot had died and that the plane had been destroyed, the Americans had decided to use the NASA cover-up plan. The U-2 incident severely compromised Pakistan's security and dented relations with the United States. After the incident, Nikita Khrushchev threatened to drop a nuclear bomb on Peshawar. Upon his capture, Gary Powers told his Soviet captors what his mission had been and why he had been in Soviet airspace. Powers pleaded guilty and was convicted of espionage on 19 August and sentenced to 3 years imprisonment and 7-year hard labor. He served 1 year 9 months of the sentence before being exchanged for Rudolf Abel in 1962.